Hey guys, this is just going to be a quick video, but I figured quick was better than not at all. So I first want to start off by saying that this is a tag video, and this is the first time I've ever been tagged. So thank you to Court in Hawaii, and check her out. Her link's in the sidebar. She's hilarious. Her videos are so entertaining and funny. And she's got a really great personality. She's a really nice girl. I like her a lot. So I'm sure you all already have, but if you haven't, go subscribe to her because she is great. She already has a ton of subscribers, but everybody could always use some more. And speaking of that, I am 10 away from 300, which may not be a big deal to some, but to me it's a really big deal, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you so much. I'm really sorry I've been so busy lately. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I am going to be in a pageant this weekend, so that's why I've been very busy. But anyway, let's get on to my YouTube Made Me Do It video. So I'm going to start with this, which is my GHD straightener. And I had been using the Chi for years. I had a couple different ones. And it was just time for a new one. This I splurged for because I just heard so much about how healthy it makes your hair and how straight it makes your hair. And at first, I wasn't too blown away. I was a little bit, regretting my decision. But actually, the more I use it, and it being 6 months later, I now really appreciate the benefits of the GHD. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is worth it because you'll see that your hair is healthier. Definitely healthier. And it really does make your hair a lot straighter. So, this was a good YouTube Made Me Do It. Made me start using these brushes from paint stores, and this one's my favorite one. These are really great, and it's a great way to save some money, so totally recommend it. I just had never heard of it until I saw it going on YouTube. Lately, YouTube made me buy this Stila smudge pot, and I have it in brown. And I really, really like this. The texture of this is very creamy. You can use it for shadow, but you can also use it for liner. So I really like this. Comes in all different colors. I had always been into makeup before YouTube. YouTube just enhanced it, reinforced it. I had been more of a lip gloss person, but now I'm into lipsticks. So that's definitely YouTube influenced. This, the ever popular MAC Fix Plus, is definitely a YouTube influenced product. I've had other products similar to this in the past, but this is great for a dewy effect, and it's great for using your shadows wet, sprayed on your brush, and this is also really refreshing. If you put this in your refrigerator in the summer or when it's hot out, and then you spray it on your face, it's really cool and just feels great on your skin. This MAC Tender Tone, I wouldn't say YouTube made me do this, but this is representing, this is in Tread Gently, by the way. This is representing CCOs. I had never heard of CCOs before YouTube. So YouTube definitely made me do that, and because of that, YouTube definitely made me purchase a lot more makeup than normal. CCOs are a great way to find past editions, limited editions, past collections, and you get a discount. So I really love CCOs, and definitely thank YouTube for that. YouTube also made me get this Airbrush Legs by Sally Hansen. It wasn't that I just saw this and had to have it. I was looking for something like this because I have a scar on my leg, and she demonstrated it, and it looked really good. So I did get this because of her. So as you can see, I don't really have too many negative influences. I really end up liking most things. YouTube, this is a big one. YouTube made me do this. And not MAC in general or MAC eyeshadows, just the idea and the habit of depotting my shadows and putting them into palette form. I never would have thought about that. I just never would have realized. So YouTube definitely influenced that. YouTube really hasn't made me do anything in regards to MAC eyeshadows. I will say that MAC made me get Woodwinked, which is this one, and Sketch, which is this one. But other than that, every time I go into a MAC store, I talk to the MA and I'm like, so I have brown, hazel eyes, like which colors would you pick out for my eyes that would make them stand out? And then they'll show me, and then I'll be like, oh, well, I kind of had these colors in mind, like colors that I've taken from videos that I wanted to get, and nearly it never fails. Every time they're like, no, you shouldn't get that one. So I really never get the ones that I initially go in wanting from watching YouTube. So YouTube made me want it, but the MAs made me do something different. Probably would never have known about the brand NYX if it weren't for YouTube. This is the infamous Thalia lipstick, and I think Faffy Net or Lollipop 26 were the influences behind this purchase. This is a great lipstick. It sort of washes me out, but I think it's really good for people with maybe lighter coloring that can pull off a more nude look. But it's very well pigmented. Also, NYX purchases because of YouTube is just a couple of eyeshadows. This is Antique Gold. I have not been particularly impressed with the NYX shadows. I was intrigued and YouTube got my attention because they said that they were dupes for MAC shadows, but I really don't think it's that accurate. But that's just my impression. I think the color payoff is pretty good, but I don't like the texture because it's really chunky and you get a lot of fallout, and I just don't think it goes on as smoothly. That's just my opinion. Don't get mad. Also the NYX Jumbo pencils. I have a few of these. I do have the infamous Milk. This is Pots and Pans, a silver one, which I really like. But I probably would have never been looking for these had I not run into YouTube videos. So again with the YouTube. Last but not least is Lush. And the thing that's funny is that Lush, I've known about Lush for at least 10 years. Like I promise, so long. And I never really was interested. And even after watching all of these hauls about Lush, I still didn't really care. I kind of thought it was actually kind of funny. I was like, you guys are just figuring this out? Like, whatever. Sorry. But I didn't really care because I didn't understand the point of Lush. Everybody talks about bubbles and all this stuff, and I really don't care about bubbles. So now that I've like kind of ventured on the Lush website and learned about the products, now I'm definitely hooked because there are things like the Emotibombs, the gentle scrubs, the massage bars, the bath melts, things that are really moisturizing and really effective and have a particular use to them. I'm really into that and I really like it. I used the King of Skin today and I love it. I love the idea of a hard lotion because I hate getting all cold when you get out of the shower and having to put lotion on, but if you're in the shower or bath and you just put that on, then you don't have to reapply lotion. It's awesome. I also love the idea of the Emotibombs. I definitely want to try the one for the hangover. This is just, I used a little bit of this today. This is the Ups You Get, and I loved it. It really is invigorating and wakes you up, wakes up your senses, makes you feel just a little bit more alert. So I'm definitely into the Lush kick, and I wouldn't say it was definitely initially, you know, driven by YouTube, but it grew on me. I think that I kind of luck out because I'm really particular about the skin products and about my hair. I love my hair care. I don't think there's anything better. So I really am not too tempted to try all the foundations that are talked about and all the different hair products. So I think I save money that way because I don't have to go and try all those things. Because if I wasn't so particular about my foundation routine, I would probably be trying NARS, Sheer Glow, and all of the rest. So thank you guys for watching, and I cannot tell you enough that I am so appreciative that you guys watch my videos. Any requests are always welcome, and please rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Wish me luck.